Hey boys and girls, it's Luca here, playing as CoreySteel on PokerStars, and I'm a member of PokerStars Team Pro Line. This is day 27, that is not correct, it's 28, so I should edit my info here on my live stream. So it's day 28, we're starting today with 158 bucks here on a fixed limit bankroll challenge. And yeah, yesterday I did a bit different live stream. I did a spin and go live stream, but today we are back on our regular schedule. So we are doing like I said, day 28. So let me just edit this info real quick, just so that it's everything going to be correct. I think VPP numbers and VPP number and FPP number is exactly as it should be. So yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna make a shot at the next limit, which will be 50 cents, $1 if I hit 200 bucks today. It's obviously gonna be a kind of tall order to hit a 200 bucks, so that means that we would need to win $42. But we saw that that's actually possible. So we had basically 2 days already that when we actually won. One day we actually win more than 40 bucks. In one live stream we actually won 38, if I remember correctly, and in the third one we actually lost 37. So it's definitely possible to win, to be in a profit for about 40 bucks. But of course that means that we would have to be running really well, besides playing also playing good. So yeah, so let's say hello to the chat. I see Maniac is here, saying hi Luca. So yeah, hi Maniac, hi Beck, and hi Svetlo. Thanks guys for coming here. Yeah, day 28. So basically we are starting kind of finishing our 4th week here. I mean, let's say that we are playing for every day, so that means obviously 7 days per week, and this is our 28th session. So this is kind of 4th week, even though I'm actually playing in a week 9. If I count my I mean, if I'm doing like week 5 because I'm playing only 3 week 9, not week 5, because I'm playing only 3 live streams per week. I'm doing 3 live sessions here, and I'm also doing a promo on Poker Strategy, that Get Rich and Die Trying promo, basically where we are building our bankrolls from kind of nothing. Let's say it's nothing. I started with 20 bucks, of course. Now I try to run it up until 1,000 bucks. So and we are in week 9 there in that promo. So that's why I said that I'm actually in week 9. So I had the first hand, was pretty good one. You probably already see it, right? I started, it was just while I was doing the introduction. So I basically hit my set here. Of course, I didn't slow play or anything. I just raced right away and just scooped up a nice spot here. Obviously, like I said, if we want to get to the next limit, we'll have to run pretty good today. Probably won't happen. So we'll see. I have to say that I am running pretty well so far here. I said that I'm gonna look at my win rate in terms of big bets per 100. So, but I guess I'm gonna do it after this session. So, basically after finishing my another week here. So I'm gonna look at my stats. So just to see how good I am actually running. I think I have probably my win rate here is over 3 big bets per 100. So that's obviously pretty nuts and kind of unsustainable for even for micro limits like this. So yeah, I have to be pretty satisfied with that. He did 3-bet pre-flop and bet 3-bet the flop, but I think I have, I mean, if he has like kings here, so be it. I can't do anything like that, but I beat so many other hands that I just need to play it aggressive like I just did, and he actually had 7-8. So I actually thought that he might have a bit stronger hand. Actually, his play was actually pretty fine. I actually like it. So he obviously got kind of unlucky that I actually had that good of a hand. I like his 3-bet pre-flop. I like his bet 3-bet on the flop actually. Yeah. And he actually got also got, of course, a backdoor flush draw, and he he actually hits the backdoor on the turn, so... I 3-bet here and he called... Oh, okay, open limp, so I'm definitely not folding. Nugunaho here folded, so I'm obviously happy about that. I'm gonna 3-bet here and Hawk here check behind with pair of eights. Wow, I'm actually happy that he checked behind. He definitely should be value betting there on the river, and I would definitely pay him out. Playing aggressively here with my pair of queens, but I got a check raised and a cap by Star Junkie here from Norway, but now he somehow checks the river here. I have no idea why. I'm not gonna bet here. I'm just gonna check behind and hope that my top pair queen is good. I'm kind of afraid of him doing this with, I don't know, with set of eights, I guess, or maybe 7-6. I saw like stupid plays like this before, when someone is playing really aggressive when they have a draw, like open-ended straight off like this one here, with example with 7-6 on a board of a queen, whatever it was, queen 8-5, yeah, and then just check when they hit their nuts, and that's obviously pretty bad. I mean, I guess obviously now in hindsight, it would be best if I would be a bet folding, I guess, but I would never bet fold. I mean, against these players here at this limit, so that would be kind of hard for me to do. And so yeah, I kind of took the easy way out here of this hand and just check behind and try to take it down. Pretty bad by Slim Fast. I have top pair ace, which is pretty weak one, even though the board pair is still pretty weak hand. He bets again here, so I am probably beat here. I don't really beat much, like ace 9, maybe ace 8, or maybe if he did this with a pair of kings, but I'm not really sure if he actually does this with pair of kings. It will be pretty unlucky for me if he shows me like a king queen here or king 10, which is definitely possible. So I'm just gonna call and just hope that that we somehow split, and unfortunately we do not. Slim Fast isn't that bad that he would be betting, I guess with a really bad hand there, so kind of expected for me to lose there. So yeah, Hold'em Engine is already acting up a bit here, so I have to refresh it like doing this. Yes, like doing this. And yeah, we're up 12 bucks. Pretty good start, of course. So if we're gonna run like this, 40 bucks will be here pretty soon. Star Junkie open raise and caps. I'm gonna call and raise the turn. I obviously expect him to bet again on the turn. Yeah, or not. I was hoping that he would be... he seems like a really aggressive guy, so that's why I kind of expected for him to bet on the turn again, and I would definitely raise him on the turn. But unfortunately, he just called me down with ace 10. So yeah, I was thinking that even though he has the ace 10, I was kind of expecting him to do some weird stuff with ace 10. Like I said, he seems like a really aggressive dude, but I guess he can step on a brake or step step off the gas pedal here. So duly noted, duly noted. I guess maybe if I would raise right away, he might not call me down. So I don't know. AD Berserker, welcome to the chat. Hello to you too. So we're gonna play for about 3 hours. I'm gonna play maybe about 4, I guess, until 7 p.m. I usually stream for 3 hours here on Twitch, but the last time on Wednesday I actually did a bit longer session. I actually started like half an hour earlier. So I basically usually I start during the weekdays. I start at noon Central European time, but at that time yeah, I mean on Wednesday I actually started at 11:30, and that means I made a bit more hands here on the live stream. So we'll see, maybe I can do the same thing today, but I think I might take a break in the middle, just like a 5-minute break, like after playing 2 hours, and then a 5-minute break, and then just go until the end of this live stream from there. So we'll see. Maybe the tables will be way too good for me to make a break. That's definitely possible, so we'll see. I was about to just call here, actually, but now that Chow Razma here is actually checking, and I obviously need to bet, and it was a kind of easy bet. I was calling for my overcards and my flush draw. Chow Razma is not satisfied with my he's not impressed with my play there, so he says that I'm a donkey. I mean, I can't really blame him for feeling donkey bro for feeling a bit sad about losing this hand, but it is what it is. I didn't have like a bad hand, or I didn't play it bad or anything like that, so yeah, that is actually his problem, that he's actually feeling so bad about a hand. That's poker. I'm sure I'm gonna lose lots of hands here also, so just that's the nature of fixed limit hold'em. You get so good odds usually that people are calling you down with all sorts of stuff, and of course I'm doing that also, and also other players are doing the same. I got lucky here again, so I guess I'm gonna raise it here with my set of fives, obviously, and I'm gonna take it down. Maniac posted a or better say Maniac posted here. You can post hands, but I'm not sure if other will see it. Probably not. I think links are get deleted automatically if you're not a mod. But I'm gonna look it anyway. I see that you were playing in a Gold Star VIP free roll, monthly free roll, so I guess you're gonna show me how you lost a hand, I presume, with King Queen against A3. Yeah, that was kind of brutal. You even had a better flush draw than him, so yeah, you just got unlucky. What can you do? I know it hurts when you lose hands like this, especially in a tournament format, but that's the nature of the tournaments, actually. If you're gonna play tournaments, you just have to get used of hands like this, especially if you're playing in free rolls. Obviously, people are playing not 100% seriously in free roll. That's why he actually I guess that's why he did this with a 8-3 suited or something like that. He had 8-3, I think, right? But in general, if you're playing the tournaments, of course, this thing will happen a lot. So as soon as you get used to it, the better will be for you. Or just but if you can't get used to it, I guess I would advise to start playing cash game system instead. That's what I usually do. That's why I usually advise people who can handle the bad beats in the tournaments. So yeah, or just play smaller tournaments. Do not play those, like, I know it sounds I probably shouldn't say that, but don't play like in a what it's called, Sunday Storm or any other really big tournament. Just play the tournaments who has smaller fields, like maybe like a 180 man scene and goes and stuff like this. So yeah. Star Junkie. I'm gonna I'm doing notes here, of course, now on these limits. I actually decided that, so I'm gonna mark him as a yellow here. He seems pretty aggressive, so I think that is okay for me here. He bet 3 bets, so I guess I'm gonna be a bit more conservative. Not now, of course. Now they hit. I'm gonna call here and maybe raise the turn. Oh, I'm definitely raising the turn now. Now they have the nuts here. I need to call here. I was thinking of raising, but I can't really do that. And he was betting me on the flop with pair of 10s, so that 9 kind of killed my action there, just because he thinks that I am probably doing this with the flush, that I basically raised the flush draw and I hit it on the river. So I guess any other card than 10, right, would be a bit better for me there. But I think it was nice play. If I raise again on the turn, I'm basically saying, hey guy, I have a king here, and he might fold. He probably wouldn't fold, but you never know, you never know. So I think the calling on the turn and raising the river is a pretty nifty play here. Fortunately, there was another spade on the river. Even though that we got a full house in that spot, it wasn't the best card for us. Of course, better than a 10, but worse than basically any other card there. How's yesterday's stream were going? Unfortunately, couldn't watch it. It was fun. If you want to know, I had 3 beers. I still have empty cans and empty bottles here. So I had a Żywiec, a Polish lager. I had a black IPA from Bivok, and I had a Kilkenny. So this is how yesterday stream went. This is my summary, which beers I drank yesterday. So, but yeah. In all seriousness, I played in a spin and goes. Let's play spin and goes. Played the $5 ones for with a $1 million jackpot. I actually did good at the end. I actually finished in profit. I think I won $25 if I recall correctly. I think that's correct. $25. I'm not sure how many of them I played. Maybe like 100. Can't recall really. And I got also my first subscriber, Free Roll. Here, welcome, mate. Free Roll is my first subscriber to the stream, so yeah, he's my best friend forever now, BFF. So yeah, it went pretty well yesterday. I did like 2 speed and goes last stream for now. And the first time I actually decided that I'm gonna lose $100 and then just stop playing the spin and goes. I mean, not stop playing, just stopping with the session when I'm basically down $100. And so so yesterday I actually said, okay, I forgot to mention that I actually won in the first session. I actually won like $100, something like that. So yesterday I actually decided that I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna set myself a budget. This time it was a $200, but I actually that wasn't really necessary. I ended up in profit anyway at the end. So I guess next time my budget for spin and goes will be $225. I guess. I mean, $100 from the start, $100 from the first session, and $25 from the second session. So next time I'm gonna probably gonna lose all. I obviously got lucky yesterday. I won in that $50 spin and go. I looked up the chances, and chances were pretty slim that I actually hit a $50 prize pool one. I think it was just 0.4%, I think, something like that. So I can't really recall correctly if that's the correct number, the correct chance to hit a $50 prize pool spin and go. But yeah, I got lucky in the end and won it. So basically that made my my whole profit at the end. So but even if I would lose that one, I saw it that I was actually above EV. I was actually my EV, my all-in EV or whatever, was actually in a profit also. So I guess I kind of played well or just got lucky or whatever. So let's focus on the tables here. Maniac 3-bets us again, so I'm gonna call here once and just fold if he bets again on the turn. He probably is. He has as you can see, he has 80% of c-bet on the turn and actually 100% c-bet on the river. So even though I can recall him from the previous live stream. I actually said that he's not really a maniac. His stats were like at that time when I mentioned that, his stats was like, I don't know, like maybe 20, like 15 or something like that. That was his VPI and PFR. But at the end, when the stats converged, he actually kinda started playing a bit more aggressively. So his stats are 26 to 21, which is far from being a maniac, of course. But I think he's playing a bit too aggressively, so that's why I just marked him as a yellow right now. I think if he would just went one notch lower with his aggression, he would be a way more dangerous player. So I mean, when someone is like betting 100% of his c-betting 100% of his rivers. I mean, yeah. Okay, that's only three instances, so I guess that's not really that much. But yeah, I don't know. He's pretty aggressive, as you can see here. So he's actually how can be his 3-bet is like 20%, but his PFR is 21. So how does this happen? Actually have no idea. I could actually see a donk bet here and just hoping that Maniac raises and both of these guys folds. That's my plan here, so let's see if it works. Probably won't, but check raising here with top pair queen. Chao Razma here. He bets again now on an ace board, so I am going to fold now that 8. Even he was on some kind of a draw, basically like a jack 10 draw, he actually hits, so I'm gonna fold here. Waskly is saying ooh. I guess you're saying ooh to my beer choices from yesterday. Hey Big Beller, welcome back. 100 spinning goes, that's a lot. I have no idea if that's a lot. We were playing for how long? We were playing for maybe 4 hours, something like that. And I was only playing like 2 tables, so not sure. I think it was 100. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was less. Maybe I'm just lying here. I'm gonna 3-bet right away. He's probably not expecting me 3-betting a pair of not pair of 5s, a set of 5s. And of course I also hit here a set of 4s, so I'm running pretty well currently. So I'm just hoping that he has a monster hand. Unfortunately not. Maybe ace king. Wow, he might have an ace king here. So let's see if he's gonna raise me. Cherubik here from Russia. Wow, I got capped here, so I guess he has a queen 10 here, so just calling here and hoping that he is doing this with ace king. No, unfortunately not. He actually had jacks and he didn't raise, so I was exactly hoping that he would raise me with jacks on the turn, or even on the flop. I would be happy if he's 3-betting the flop with a pair of jacks, but he just wasn't biting, so unfortunately. If this was either a Maniac or oh, Star Junkie is not here anymore on this table. If this was either a Star Junkie or Maniac, my strategy there would work like perfectly. But unfortunately, Legolas somehow was afraid of my raising range on the flop, and he just called me down with a pair of jacks. Unfortunately, Maniac donk bets again, so I'm gonna call here once more. And I can fold now. He actually checks, so I'm beating Jack 9. Let's see if he has Jack 9. Oh, I'm also beating King 8, so yeah. There was one follower, I heard the notification, but unfortunately I missed the nickname. I'm sorry. So thank you everyone for the follow or any other support on the stream here. I really appreciate it. So yeah. 3-bet busting fast. I could see a call down in some spots, but I'm just gonna say yeah. The capper actually checked, so I'm gonna bet out right away. He actually now check raises. I mean, I have aces, so he might have a set of queens here or set of tens. Obviously, someone is doing this with a monster or basically a bluff. So he's kind of polarized here, I think. So I guess I'm just gonna call down here. Now I'm definitely gonna call down here. Now I don't even beat jacks anymore, so I'm just gonna call down here. I can't even raise here. I'm just gonna call with my set of aces. If he shows me like ace king here, I'm gonna be sick. I mean, not gonna be sick, but I mean, that would be just bad. But I could see him having a kings there, but he actually had a queen, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, he was kind of polarized. He did cold cap with pair of queens and then just donk check raise. So he actually had a monster there. So let me make a note. So cold cap, king queen queen, don't check, raise, set, flop. Why does VPIP have to be so high in fixed limit 6 max? Seems like 30 to 35 is like standard for winning players, and I don't see how I can turn a profit playing and 3-betting that many hands versus standard that never fold hands. Well, you just answer yourself. If they're not folding any hands, that's obviously perfect for you. You want to hit something and just value down and now really just value betting them. But this is just how games progress. I guess. Like a few years ago, like everyone was playing really tight, like for example like 28-20, but then people started playing a bit more aggressively, and we actually saw that a play like this actually is best, that it actually makes the biggest profit. So definitely you can extract the most money from a tight players this way. Basically you can how do you say oh come on, English words here. You can punish them. That's the word that I was searching for. You can punish them the most, the players, with being pretty tight here. Especially like two-betting them with 6-7 suited and stuff like this, some suited hands. So yeah, but of course you still have pay attention on the blinds. I think the blind play is the most where's the people lost the most of the money, I guess. Is that correct? Yeah. I mean, they're basically not defending enough. So for example, Slim Fast here is folding 40% of the hands on the big blind, so that's way too much. It is way too much. So but I guess, I mean, it works for him because first he's playing in 25-50 cents tables, so the position obviously is not the best one, and second, he's playing so many tables that he just doesn't need to focus on basically on the hands with which have a really minimum EV. For example, if someone is playing like 3 tables like I am here, I can defend a bit wider, so, and I can focus also on hands that have like a really small EV against other players. But if you're playing like 10 or 15 tables like Slim Fast here is playing, you can just ditch those hands and just make it back, make the money that you lose on the small blind back with just playing so many hands and just making so many VPIs piece and rake back at the end that you can actually, like I said, ditch those this kind of hands. So but obviously for example, I think my fold to big bet here on fold big bets on to steal here is under 30%. So I think that's the number that you should be gunning for really here. Charifari here, he did play pretty aggressively on a board before when there was, I think it was an ace. No, it was king and I had jacks, and he did like a c-bet on the flop, but then he kind of slowed down in the next hands. Not the next hands, on the later streets, and he actually folded. So but he bet 3 times this time. So I mean, I have an ace high, I'm gonna call, but if he shows me like, I don't know, pair of 10s or a pair of 9s here, it's gonna be completely fine. Kind of expected, to be honest, but I need to call, even though I kind of expect to lose here. So yeah. Was Krab saying, yep, the beer choices. Which one didn't you like? I said I drank a Givets, which was a lager. I drank a black IPA, and I had a Kilkenny. I guess it's something I'm missing. I have uses crack sub any video series you recommend for fixed limit 6 max. I definitely, like I said before, I definitely recommend uses crack for fixed limit hold'em videos. I think this is the best limited holder material there is, besides reading articles here on poker strategy. But I can't really pinpoint on any exact series, just because I haven't watched these videos for quite some time now, and I don't really recall the name of the series very much. But if you're watching like Dead Donkeys videos, I think they're basically the best. You could look at Oink videos from Oink. He was playing pretty aggressive at that point. He was playing as aggressive as we're playing these days, but we thought that he was basically almost a maniac or something like that, like 5 or 6 years ago when he made those videos. So that's pretty funny. But basically area winning reg is playing like this now. I'm actually going to fold. It was kind of optimistic still from the start anyway. So when you go 3 bets on a cap, I think I can actually safely fold here. For example, Slim 5 was definitely not defend like a 10-5, but I definitely can, because like I said, I'm playing 3 tables here only, so I can focus on this table, and it's not really a problem, but I'm gonna ditch it right away. So if I'm gonna peel here, which would be fine, I wouldn't mind it really, but I would have to fire a bet on the turn. Unfortunately, I raised here against Maniac with my top pair 9, bet on the flop, but there was an ace on the river and he just went to check. He should donk bet here, even though there was a flush card, but I just checked back, of course, and just because I was kind of afraid of an ace, so that I was correct. Chimera, I guess. Now we know that he can just check back the hand, so need to take that into account in the next hand. So yeah. Pretty good flop here for me. Open-ended straight flush draw, especially against Nut, who only was dealt in her hand, so he paid the blind here. Like I said many times before, I'm not trusting these guys having any really good hand, because it's basically a random hand. He did donk bet this time. The problem here is, if I'm gonna call here, I guess I am. I can only basically do something on the river when I actually improve, and I did improve, of course, this time. I have basically the nuts here, so but if I don't know, if I miss, I really can't do much with my hand. Maniac actually 3 bets. Oh, he actually had a trips jack, so that's fine. Maniac actually checks the flop. He 3 bets pre-flop and then checks the flop. I guess I'm gonna raise here now. I'm just hoping that he's not basically trapping me here with some monster hand, which might be true, but I've never seen him not c-betting before, so no idea what kind of hand he's not c-betting with. So, and then betting on the turn, that was kind of weird. So 3 bet again from a really tight player, Charlie Fari here. I'm gonna call, of course, with my ace and my backdoor straight draw. I did hit my ace, so I'm just gonna... Am I really gonna on a call down mode only? I guess. He might be a bit afraid of the 7, so he's gonna check behind, yeah. Maniac actually 3 bet with a7 and then check the flop and then bet the turn. I know why he would do that, so why he wouldn't just bet on the flop and try to take it down right there. Yeah. Right, 1 spin and go doesn't take much. Yeah, that's true. It didn't really take much, but as people said in the live stream, I was playing a bit too conservatively. I should be going all in way more, and I think in general my spin and goes took way more time than it should really, I guess. So that's maybe why I played only, I'm not sure if I played 100 of them. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 100. That seems a bit too much when I say it out loud. Hey, Jvandl. something like that. Hey, can I ask you a question about the live cash games I played, but no limit? I mean, you sure can ask, but don't really expect any deep thoughts or any deep strategy answer here on live stream. First, I never play live cash games. That's the first one. Second one is I basically never play no limit hold'em. So, but you can sure ask if you want. So the higher stakes style does not mean it's the best style for the low. Yeah, I agree with that. That's obviously true. But everyone is playing so tight here, and you can punish them with an aggression. I mean, if you're playing like I said, if you're playing like 27-20, you can do just fine here. That's completely true. I actually agree with that. I think we were actually talking with, about this before. I think it was with Poker Hammer here on the live stream. You can win with stats like this perfectly fine. I think Steamfest is winning like one big blind per 100, like you said before, or one big bet per 100. But I mean, you'll have to play if you want to go on a higher stakes, higher than 25-50 cents. You will have to start playing a bit more aggressively. So why wouldn't you start now? I mean, you could start right away here on these limits. You could crush these limits with your aggression, and you can just start playing like this on a higher limit then. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard if you're gonna play like a 27-20 style and then just go to $1, $2 tables, and you might get eaten then with your play style, really. So I see that lots of good players are already playing $1, $2 tables when higher tables are not available. So even I was actually thinking of sometimes joining the 1-2, even though I haven't played it for quite some time now, maybe a few years. But yeah, people are actually moving down more and more. IP and Kilkenny are real, the other two are made up names. So I actually didn't. I actually only named three beers, so I'm not sure which two are you saying are made up. Have you made any adjustment to your game for these stakes because your win rate said something you are doing is correct? Yeah, I did made a bit of adjustment. Basically, I'm not playing as I'm playing on a higher stakes. That's for sure. But the biggest adjustment was just that people are playing a bit differently here, and I'm just paying attention then to that, really. So it's not something that I would really pinpoint, but it's very different. I can't really pinpoint it, but just in general, I'm playing a bit differently here, I think. I really need to refresh my graph just because we are doing pretty well. So let me refresh my graph. Yeah, we are up 27 bucks. I said that me winning like what 42 today is probably let's say improbable. Not impossible, but we're actually pretty close to that. But I really shouldn't say that. I'm just gonna jinx it right here. I actually never looked at the tables here, so let's see how the tables are. This one is pretty great, as you can see. The upper left, even Legolas here, I'm pretty fine to play with him. This one is not the best. I think it was better before. I might actually try to find another one for this one here. Let's just play an orbit and then we'll see how it goes. What about this one? This one, yeah, it's a bit the same. It's almost the same as table here. So obviously this one is the way the best one. So other tools are nothing special in particular. So let's just try to let's join the waiting list here. Let's try to find a table. If I'm gonna find an okay table, I am going to change the seats, change tables here. Harry is saying the mic is off. Is that correct? Is it real off? It doesn't seem off. Refresh your Twitch page. maybe. I mean, if the mic is off and I say refresh Twitch page, you're probably not gonna see my you're not gonna hear my message, but yeah, just refresh it. Room man here was bluffing, so yeah. Look, I want poker stars. Not sure what he meant by that. So yeah, I joined the waiting list. So let's see if we can find some better tables here. Especially for which one? I guess for this one. Especially for this one. This one should be the first one to go. Chao. We're gonna make him as a yellow here. He's playing kinda weirdy. Oh, I think it was the one who followed me before, so thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Tonight, yeah, let's raise tonight. Here's one table. Let's see. Steinchen is here. What the hell is he? Why the hell is he playing this limit here? I'm gonna pass just because of that, even though the table actually looks pretty good. Besides the Steinchen here, is Steinchen meaning a small rock? I think Stein is a rock, right? Steinchen should be small rock. Any Germans here? Maybe Free Roll. I think Free Roll said that he can speak German, so maybe he can tell me. Is there a play you say you don't want to play, like someone that makes your life hard at tables? Are you saying about these limits or on my regular limits? Because there definitely are players who I don't want to see on the tables. Even though if I see players who I would really like to play with, I'm not really looking at other regs who are the tables. But that's not the best. That's not the best. Table selection really. I definitely should be looking at or also at what's your position on other players, not just on loose passive or passives or whatever. I was going for a check raise here. I was hoping that he has an ace and he checked on the turn. So I tried to check raise him here, but unfortunately didn't succeed. So he actually had king queen. So my play was still fine for his range, I think. So shouldn't be beating myself up because he checked behind with king queen there. So I think it's fine. Still running pretty well. Steinchen again at the table. Damn. Slimfest also oak here, even though here's the oak. I'm gonna pass this table and just try to find another one. Jaff2K, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mirror's Mafia, guys. So yeah, like I said, if there's one guy, like I said, I have problems with some players. Obviously, there are players, there are lots of players who are actually better than me. So that's really not a secret. So or whatever. But I bet 3-bet, but I checked now because of king. What the hell did I do that? That was obviously a mistake. I should bet here again. So I guess I'm just gonna go in a call down mode now. Maybe it was actually pretty good play. We'll see right away. It wasn't. No, it wasn't a good play. Not sure why I did it actually. So I said I'm gonna change a table. So yeah. Damn, why the hell is Steinchen now playing all these tables? Come on. I'm gonna so many tables now. Yeah, I found the tables, so let's remove my two tables here that are not the best ones. So just try to try new ones here. Here is the first one. Actually, this won't be the first one. I had it 2 times with you, but it means yeah, I said that was basically a misclick. It wasn't a misclick actually. That my queens on that king board wasn't a misclick. It was just a derpy moment because I am talking on the stream, just thinking about which players are scaring me. Like what Free Roll was asking. And it was just a derpy moment. I just checked that king turn there, which I obviously shouldn't be doing. So I didn't I check the sit out next big blind? I guess I didn't. Basically putting diamond here all in. I was obviously hoping that Stefan here wouldn't be going here with me, but I guess he is just not going anywhere right now. I'm gonna fold here, king high. Just let them have this hand. I was ahead of diamond, of course, but being behind Stefan seems reasonable. Now I have a problem here. I have this table which is not as bad anymore now that Kick here joined. But I already have another table going on, so not sure what should I do. Maybe I should. I guess I'm gonna sit out this table here now that Diamond actually here quit. So should I call here again? I guess I have enough outs. Even a 9 might be an out here. Even I might even be ahead, even though he might of course bluff me out of the hand this way. But yeah. Just give me a few seconds here, guys, just to get this table going on normally. Now I have a 4 table here on the right. You can see it right now, but it will repair it right away. 8-4. Just let's quit this table and just pull it. This one here. It wasn't the best change right there, but I guess it will have to do. So. Talking about players, like I said, if I see like a player like let's say that Hano here joins my regular tables here, I'm just gonna try to get a position on him, and I'm not really going to look at other players, even though that like I said, there are obviously better players than me who I'm not gonna say I'm scared of them, but they are definitely giving me problems. But here, if you're doing like a really strict table section, you definitely should be paying attention on these players, also not just on a fun players. You should also pay attention on the good ones. That was kind of optimistic. My raise on the turn, I just raised because even if I get 3-bet, I have outs for like for a 2-pair or a trips or even a flush. But I'm gonna call anyway. I'm gonna call. I just hope that he was bluffing here. Nope, pair of kings. That's fine. I wouldn't beat raising. I guess. I mean, I guess I should raise on the flop. It would be a bit better on the flop. But yeah, I kind of believed him that he has a good hand. So that's why I raised the turn, just because of that backdoor flush. I mean, it wasn't backdoor at that point, but yeah. The mic is on. Yep, it's small rock Stein. So yeah, I was correct. Jeff 2K also confirms. Maybe you should ask Maniac to coach you. Yeah, we played together, like I said in a previous session. I think I really did one misclick in my previous session too. But he probably doesn't know that I am live streaming here. Obviously, I'm not doing misclicks when I am playing my regular limits. Really, I mean, I'm pretty sure I do some misclicks from time to time, but they are not really regular, whatever. I was looking at the hands one time. I was looking at some premium hands, how I play them, and how much I win with those hands. I mean, how much I win. So I was looking at aces, right? And I saw that I actually folded aces one time pre-flop. And I have no idea when or why I did this. I mean, when I, for example, when I am, I don't know, when I am on middle position, and I need to go to P, I just ran to the bedroom and go P. But then I always, if I missed a hand, I always look up what hands did I miss. So I know I didn't miss it because of that. So I have no idea why I why I folded aces pre-flop. So yeah, I was going for a check raise here, of course, with my straight. G Mira didn't continue with his betting, unfortunately, so it went check through. But at the end, I got a bet out of this hand anyway. Surprising that Kick here didn't bet with his 2-pair. Obviously, 2 pairs seems like a really good hand, and he was just check calling. No, he did bet. Oh, derpy me. He did 3-bet and I raised, and yeah, okay. Maybe I'm commenting too much on hands and chatting too much with you guys, missing action. Even with my hut here, I'm missing previous action on a previous street. So yeah. Why limit? Why am I playing limit hold'em? Because I am a limit hold'em pro. I'm playing limit hold'em from the beginning of my career. I never needed to change it. Really, I just stay with a limit hold'em for all these years. And I'm doing fine. I'm doing perfectly fine here. Perfectly happy with fixed limit hold'em. I tried no limit a few times before, but I would rather play PLO if I weren't playing limit hold'em. So there you go. Plot raised. I check raised, of course, with a straight. So nothing out of ordinary here, really. Oh wow, I got tons of messages on Twitter. Gonna look later. So I'm like playing for an hour right now, yeah. So that means almost 3 hours still, I guess, until 7 p.m. Central European time or 2 p.m. Eastern time. Is that correct? No, it's not. 1 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern, but not Eastern as a holiday. Hey, Goes in Denmark. Welcome to the stream again. Welcome back. Let's bet here with a flush. Going to play obviously pretty passively. I'm not going to bluff here. If I hit a 9 or a jack, I am calling, but I'm not doing anything else here. I might even be ahead here if he's doing this with I don't know what. Probably not. Not sure why I'm even kidding myself that I'm actually ahead here. So I can be happy that I didn't hit my flush. He had a better flush than me. So yeah. Oh, Yorgito, you actually check called 2 times and now you raise all of a sudden. Do you really have ace, jack, or whatever to pair on the turn and just have a full house now? I mean, I have king, so I'm obviously not folding. But I'm not sure. I guess I should be 3-betting. Not sure if he would play to pair this passively, like ace. Would he play ace jack like this? Maybe ace 10. Ace 10 I can see, but not ace queen. But he didn't even raise pre-flop. He just didn't raise pre-flop, or did he? Nope. He actually limped and I raised. So. Do you have a VPP goal for the year and how is it going? Yes, I do have a VPP goal. It's goal of 300k VPP points, and it is going really not good. I'm currently at 220 VPP points. Unfortunately, if I weren't playing micro limits here, if I were playing my regular limits on the live stream instead of these micro limits, I guess I would be on my pace right now. But because I am basically, because I spent like, I think I spent like 44 hours in February, for example. No, in March and in February I spent 44 hours doing live streams, basically playing micro limits games here. I lost quite a lot of value there, so I mean value in terms of VP points, so that's why I am so behind this year. So but I have a plan. I have a plan to make a comeback, so I will definitely I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit 300k at the end of the year. Shotta boy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I mean, that's actually pretty good news for you guys. So if I'm gonna be behind, like when I finish my challenge here, if I'm gonna still be behind the 300k pace, I might actually try playing my regular limits here on live stream. Who knows? I was actually contemplating this idea before, so we'll see. Lukashek here, he played pretty slow with his pair of nines. I was happy to call his bet on the river with my ace-9, even though the jack and the 7 were kind of baddy for me. Yeah, that's a new term, baddy for me. But I did call anyway. I'm pretty sure he's capable of betting lots of hands there, so I think my call there was fine. So yeah. Hey Rjix, how should I pronounce your name? Even though you're from obviously Slovenia, and I have no idea how to pronounce your nickname. Rzix, I guess Rzix, or is Rzix, or is it Rzix? But yeah, welcome to the chat again. Yeah, up to this hand I'm gonna fold. Yeah, let's fold it here. Rosonero, which means like pinky, right? Or no, Rosso doesn't mean pink. No. Rosonero means red, right? Like the Milan players are Rosoneros. Oh, thank God there are no Italians here. I might just offended them really big here. So let me refresh my graph here. Forget about my my Italian or whatever here. Not gonna bet again against Stefan Poker. I don't really see him folding that much. If he's calling on a king-queen board, he's not gonna fold at 8 on the turn. So let me just check fold here. Wow, 31 bucks in profit. That's doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Even though we are break-evenish for like the last 100 hands, I am perfectly happy with that. I'm perfectly happy if I'm going to be break-even from this point until the end of my session here. So I'm sure let's bet, even though it might get ugly here. I guess I'm gonna bet again and fold to his raise. Am I capable of folding? Probably not, and he has the same hand as I have. So let me just get a sip of water real quick. Actually, I'm break-evenish after I I changed my table, so maybe I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't have done that. Better say. This table is not the best one, I guess. I could try finding another one, but you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that for now. He did call on a raise here. I have some backdoors. I had actually two backdoors, so I'm gonna call here again, and again gonna call on the turn. I mean playing passively here. I'm just hoping to hit really. I'm gonna call even if there's a jack or an 8 on the board. So but not a 9, of course. What happened here? Basically I only have a flush draw now that Lukashek here bets out on this king here. Can't really call 8-3 here. I think I'm just gonna fold. Let's hope that he didn't bluff Lukashek here. He has. I'm just looking at his avatar. I can't recall that. I guess it's a football club logo, but I can't recall what club there is for. So I have no idea. No idea. Pretty nice turn. I was about to call down only. I might not even call down if the turn and river gets a bit worse, to be honest. But of course, I was happy to call at least on a flop and maybe even on a turn, even without whatever card there is on a turn.